Hey, what is going on? Welcome back to King Midas Collection. Your boy Vaughn. Look, listen. In the last video, which was last Monday, I told you guys, hey, we're going to be making some content throughout the week. We have a video, pretty much a lot of books to show off throughout the whole entire week, and that just didn't happen. My wife and I, just got busy with the newborn and just trying to get some chores done around the house and adjusting to the naps and feeding times, poopy diaper times, all that nonsense. But you guys aren't here for all that. You guys are here for comics, which I will provide. So here we go with the comic talk for this week. We are a day late. However, there really isn't much to talk about from the LCS yesterday on New Comic Book Day. I just feel that maybe it's something that you guys don't really need to see anymore, showing what we picked up at the store. Maybe we can just kind of do like a cover price, how I used to show you guys what the trending books are, stuff like that. And if any of those pop up there, I'll mention that they're new weekly releases. But there's other YouTube channels you guys can check out that do reviews, of course, like Gem Mint, or watching Pop Comics, who on his Pop Walks channel goes to New Comic Book Day, several stores in New York City, or Comics Den, who Angelo has been filming each and every time in his LCS. So check out those videos; they're pretty cool. So I think the only two that I want to show you, of course, we're still on the hype for Mr. Spider Boy here, issue number 8, second printing. I don't even know where I can put this because there's no room to put it anywhere. There's no room to put it anywhere. And this one was holding for a couple of weeks. So what I like about my LCS is they'll hold this. If nobody, I tried to give everyone a chance to buy it at the price that they list for it initially. Nobody bought it for a couple weeks, so I'm like, all right, well, I'll buy it on a discount if it's still there, because I'll definitely take all the awesome variants. So this is the second print World Tree number 1 Peach Momoko Thank You variant, 1 per store as it says on there. So it was originally 120. I ended up getting it for 95. So anytime I can take a discount, I'll do it, but I also still want to support the LCS, so I have no problem with that, because I feel like books like this that are rare Momokos will go up in value. And the last other one that we picked up here, as I turn this off real quick, is Strange Planets. So just a book from 1964. Thought it was kind of cool. I like the classic cover here, Silver Age cover, number 16. Not really worth anything, and it is in mid-grade, so for $10, sure, why not? I have this here because I wanted to talk about it. Something epic. I actually read this. If you guys haven't read it, I just highly suggest checking it out. It's super unique. It's very cool. Now we got to show you our World Tree variants from Miss Frizen, coming in from Sanctum Sanctorum. Glad these have finally come in, which in turn got this book to be shipped to me because I bought this early on. Jenny Frizen, the 1 in 100 Glass House number 1. Of course, it holds no candle to the previous year's 2022's Nightmare Country book with death on the cover. So it's still an awesome cover, but that death just blows it away. So it doesn't seem like it's a worthy 1 in 100, even though it is. And then here we go with the secondary copy of that. Actually, I think it's the same copy, but I do have 2 because the other one's sitting over here. And the reason why they took so long to ship it, because this came out May 31st. Rocketeer One Shot 2023. This is the Adam Hughes Virgin incentive there. You got to pick up Hughes Virgins, of course, whenever you can. I made the mistake of, I don't really pay attention to Kickstarter. So whenever I see it, I'm like, I hear about it after the fact. Of course, there's a Rocketeer Kickstarter Adam Hughes cover that he did. I'm probably not going to find that one. Maybe on the secondary market down the line. We'll see. It's in the wish list. Moving on, we have an order. Where did this Comic Mint maybe? We picked up Harley Quinn 29. This is an awesome Natalie Sanders cover here. Of course, when I went to go purchase this, I was late. The cover Bs, which is the full body versions, were sold out, so I had to get the cover A, the close-up cover A. And then Fan Expo Philly had limited to 1,000 foiled variants that they were putting out at the con last weekend. I had a buddy who was going. I asked him if he can be on the search for it. He said he didn't see it. I think he just didn't look, which is fine. You know, you're not. Some people aren't there to like hook up their friends. Other people, they're more than comfortable doing that. So shout out to anyone that goes above and beyond for the comic book community to do that every time there's a new show. That's pretty cool of you guys. But I missed out, and that's okay. It happens sometimes, but hopefully down the line again, secondary market, we'll find it for cheap. Next up, we have a Tula Lotte Power Grow Special #1. Definitely had to get this 1 in 25. Love it. Because we also ordered the Power Grow Special Will Jack, baby. Doing some goodness there. And then we also got the B. I ordered a cover C as well, where the one where she's like not smirking, but she's kind of like, it's not I guess it's like she's looking stoic in it, like she's not smiling, but it's like a cute little pose. So I bought that one graded. So hopefully, however long it takes to send that in, get that bad boy graded, and then come back as a 9.8. That's the one I want to slab. So pretty cool. This is Star Wars Darth Vader Black, White, and Red #1. Limited to 1,500, Gabriel Del Otto. We actually got this in the Sans collectible cookie box. Shout out to Sans. Unfortunately, you know, none against you guys. That was the only book worthy in there. Everything else was filler, which is fine. That's how mystery boxes are sometimes. I just had a lot of those issues already. And for 40 bucks, it was cool. It's cool to support the homies when you can and open up cool mystery boxes. But again, I didn't feel like it's worthy to show this video. We're trying to show off stuff that you guys never see, right? So I think that's a little bit more important. Here we go. For this one, for example, this is an online retailer exclusive from IDW for Sonic the Hedgehog. #1, their 5th anniversary edition books. These just came out to, you know, celebrate the 5th anniversary of this current volume of Sonic. So we do have that 1 in 100 retailer incentive variant for the anniversary one. That one's going to be a hard book to find down the line, so glad to have that one. But I didn't know that they did these online exclusives, so I'm like, all right, I guess I got to check the IDW every so often now for Sonic, Turtles, and everything else that they do. And then again, online exclusive for issue #60 that dropped. I think the only reason I caught on to that was as I was cataloging my books. You know, I buy the ongoing Sonic series. comicbookrealm.com had it listed there in its inventory as an online exclusive, so I'm like, I didn't see that one. So that's pretty cool. All right, next up we got some J. Scott Campbell exclusives. I don't think he's done one in quite a while for an ongoing book, so cool to see it for issue #25. Bought 2 copies of, I believe this is the A cover. Then the B cover. And then I bought 2 of the C covers. It's pretty cool to have those exclusive J. Scott Campbell's. Now when he's on, he's on. I'm not like, I think he barely scratches the top 10 for me. But when he's on, and I do enjoy his artwork. So let me move these over here. What else we got over here? We got some more World Tree over here. Probably keep this one a little, not too long, so that we can show these books off appropriately. Here's the Bill Sienkiewicz one in, man, creepy. What is this? Is the 1 in 25? Yeah, because the Frizzens are the 1 in 10s. So I know the glare kind of hurts it, but if y'all haven't read World Tree either, that book was wild. I would give it a read. All right, these are pretty cool. These are from Bird City Comics, just for the ongoing Power Rangers. So I thought this was really cool to like spice up the order from them. This is issue 107 and 108, I believe. So shout out to the Green Ranger there, every iteration. And then again for the Blue Ranger. So I think these are super dope. I can't remember the artist on these, but Bird City Comics exclusives. Shout out to Bird City. Next up, I think this is why I ordered it from them, because you know, y'all know I love my video game homages here. So Bad Girl. This is the ash can from if you're reading Good Boy, which is an interesting book. But this is the trade version there, and don't mind the $20 price tag. This is just a bag and board that the book was able to go into. And then same thing for this one here. We bought the one. This is out of 25, I believe. Metal virgin cover for Bad Girl here. The Overwatch homage. Nice. I need a whole box now for all the medals that we're getting. Next up is a Vampire vs. Red Sonja number 2. Lisner 1 in 50 variant here. It's always fun to have these Lisners. And then let me show you this quick little pile here right in front of me, and then we'll call it. So these were part of the 11 boxes, this collection I bought of a store that closed down. They had a whole lot on Facebook Marketplace for just their variants. So these are like, you know, cover Bs, cover Cs, but some of them are your sub covers, your retailer incentive covers, so on and so forth. There's been some hidden stuff in there, and then just some fun covers, you know. So we'll show off things that I really enjoy, like this Dan Parent Betty and Veronica Meet Harley and Ivy number 2. So I thought that was really cool. Who is the artist on this one? I can't remember who's on this one, but for issue number 4 there. So I think these are, I'm pretty sure I had these over here for a reason to show off. Because I really enjoyed these covers here. And I'm just a big, you know, Archie Universe fan, Benny and Veronica fan, so it's always fun to see. Showing off some cool Harley Frank Chos. So these have gone up because of their like minimalist approach to these covers here. On volume 2, the 2016 DC Rebirth run of Harley. So there you go with that. Some good old Bill Sienkiewicz action. I think he did the B covers for issues 1 through 4, I believe. Or sorry, 1 through 8. So pretty cool. Out of his element too. They're like very unique. Everyone remember the Harley Little Black Book polybagged editions all across the DC universe. There was a colored, a black and white, and then a pencil sketch. This right here is a amazing comic, or is it? No. It's just a Jim Lee sketch for Harley Quinn and Suicide Squad April Fool's special. I thought this was amazing Comic-Con variant, but it's not. Apparently this is like an $80 book. They had the price tag on $20, but right now it's a 1 in 100 Jim Lee sketch, so hard to find. Same with this, has gone up a little bit in value here as just a cover B variant. It's like a $25 variant for a road trip special. Harley Quinn Power Girl number 1, the 1 in 25. So they had it at $3. It's kind of interesting. It's at $3, but this is the ratio incentive. And then some more Frank Cho goodness here. Frank Cho just put out a Betty Page 1 in 10 that I'm on the hunt for, so hopefully we can find it. Maybe I gotta go down to Third Eye. They always do pretty well with having those incentive Dynamite variants. Some more Cho goodness. Did a good run. Good run of cover Bs that were from this series here. Maybe about 30 issues or so. Here's one. This one's kind of funny. Abs of Steel. And our last book that I'm going to show you guys for right now. It's pretty cool. Kind of went through the plethora, you know, unique variants, just cover Bs, stuff like that. Stuff you don't normally see, or maybe you've seen before, but it's been a while. So just kind of showcasing what we have sitting over here. And it's always a good time. So I'll try not to take a hiatus for more than 10 days like that again. I really want to push out content whenever I can. I was bagging and boarding for like 2 hours earlier today. I was like, shouldn't I try to be on Instagram live on the you know, King Midas Collects IG? I don't know if people will tune into that. I don't know if I go live on YouTube, people will tune into that. But we'll figure it out. We have a Shopify coming soon, so be on the lookout for that if you guys are looking for books. And then shout out to my boy Nick's Kicks and Comics. Kind of pointed out another site to me. I can't think of the name right now. I have to look at this text. But we were going back and forth on IG about some things that, you know, trying to price things appropriately. And, you know, I always want to do right by everyone. So if something seems a little too high and it's not what's correct in the market right now, of course, I want to make sure that it you know, reflects what's going on in the market, and do better. You know, try to make deals so that everyone goes home happy, right? And they can take buy a book from me and, you know, have it in their collection in their forever home, or whatever you want to do with it, right? If you want to move it yourself too, that's all well and good. So it is what it is. Comics are cyclical, so they come back around, right? Without trying to, I'm almost going into the 16-minute mark. Thank you so much for tuning into the video. We'll try not to be taking too many breaks in between. Can't have any promises though with the newborn. It's been a good time. It's been a sleepless good time, but good time nonetheless. So do all the great social media stuff, guys. We'll see you in the next video. Bagging boredom. Y'all take it easy.